Dear students, so today we will have one more small session on e-marketing techniques. So it belongs to Unit 5. So under this e-marketing techniques, so today we will have a session on what is e-marketing and the process of online marketing. So first we will go for to know what is the meaning of e-marketing. So then we can go for the process of online marketing later. So if we discuss about what is e-marketing, so e-marketing stands for electronic marketing. And this electronic marketing is also called as online marketing, digital marketing, internet marketing, web marketing. So I already know what is marketing. So marketing means what? Promoting the products or services by a company to its customers through various communications channel or communication media. So with the help of different kinds of advertisement. In the similar way, online marketing also is the marketing of products or services using a digital technology, mainly on the internet, but also including mobile phones, display advertising in a different electronic communication devices, and any other digital medium. So nowadays, every organizations are using to promote their brands, products, or services to the customers by using a different communication media or electronic media. And digital marketing is an advanced form to promote your brand, product, or services by delivering advertisements and promotional posts through digital channels like Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, Google, and so on, using various techniques such as search engine optimization, in short, we can call SEO, or email marketing, or using mobile applications marketing. This means, so nowadays most of the companies are promoting their brands or services over the internet by using different advertising media called social networks, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, Google, and other techniques called search engine optimization. So what is search engine optimization? That we can discuss in our future sessions. And email marketing means what? By sending emails to customers and promoting their products or services. Right? That is called email marketing. And mobile application marketing means what? Nowadays, most of the people are using mobile phones or any other mobile communication devices, and whatever they want to purchase from any company, they are opening different websites and they are installing different mobile applications related to any shopping or related to any kind of products. And by using in that mobiles only, they are going to search the product which they want to see, which they want to study, which they want to purchase, and which the services they want to render from any other companies. So that's why most of the companies nowadays providing the advertisement and promotion for their products through online only, by using what different communication channels or the e-marketing media. So that what are the different e-marketing medias and different channels to promote their products or services to the public, so that we can discuss in the next session in detail. So that's why this e-marketing means what? Marketing or promoting the products or services of one company over the internet or through any electronic media. That is called e-marketing. And for marketing their products, they will use what different types of ads. Also, they can provide ads or promote their products or services in YouTube or in social media called Flipkart, Instagram, or Twitter, LinkedIn, and in Google also. And and also they will use the ads in the form of banners, which are displayed in different websites, and they also provide the ads in the form of what text scrolling ads in different websites, and they will also follow what email ads, and they will also gives what video ads advertisements in different websites in a YouTube, uh, regarding the product features, everything. And they also go for what another type of ads called in-app ads. In-app ads means what? Ads in applications, ads in mobile applications, or ads in mobile games. So that is also one technique they are using for going for advertisement over the internet. And they will also go for what? Pop-up ads. Whenever you open any websites, whenever you click on any link which are provided in different websites, automatically one pop-up screen will come, so which shows some advertisements. That is also one technique nowadays the companies are following. And these different techniques they will implement, or they will follow based upon the type of the customers, and they based upon the type of the interest the customer is showing. And next, if you talk about online marketing process, so how the marketing or promoting the products or services over the internet will be done. So that process we can discuss now. So a successful internet marketing process consists of 5 phases or 5 steps. So they are: identify target customers. So first of all, they need to identify the target customers to whom they want to they want to sell the products, they want to promote their products or services. So what type of a custom categories of customers they need to consider. So that will be understand with the help of what? Identifying target customers. And next, after identifying the target customer, they need to set their advertisement goals, their advertisement, how far they can reach, how they can reach to the customers, to the target customers, what type of mechanism they need to follow, what are the goals of the organization is there, that goals of advertisement should be set by the organization. That is the second phase. And next, once the goals of advertising of any company is set, so they need to decide a communication media. So how they will reach the customer, what are the different communication medias, what are the different advertisement techniques or e-marketing techniques or e-advertising techniques they need to follow, what type of communication devices or communication channels they need to use for promoting their brands or services. So that they need to decide by selecting different communication medias. And next, once the communication media is decided, the company has to interact with the customers. So how they can interact with the customers, so how they can reach the customers, how they can reach the interest of the customers, what are the different ways to reach the customers, to interact with the customers, how they can get the requirements the customers, how they can understand or study or know the customers or consumers interest. So that they need to consider in this phase. And next, fifth phase, that is what? Provide customer service and support. So once the customers are selected, target customers are selected, once the advertisement goals are set, once the communication media is selected, once they are interacted with the customers through different channels, so they need to think about what how the customer will get the customer service from the companies, how they will get the support from the company, how if they are satisfied with the customer service and support which is given by the company, so then only the customers can go for purchasing the products from that company only. So that how they need to implement these 5 phases, so that they need to study. And if you talk about the first phase in e-marketing online process, so that is what? Identify target customers. So in this phase will start with knowing who is your target customer and what they need or want. The aim of marketing is to know and understand the customer so well the product or services fits him and sells itself. That means, so before promoting any product or service, the market people should target the audience or target the customers. That means what? Which customer needs which type of product or which type of service, and how they are need these services or products, what are their requirements. So that should be understand, that should be known by the market people. So to promote the products before promoting the products, right? And next, this is an important step in creating a strategy for marketing. So it means what once the target customers are identified, this will shows or this will creates what a strategy for marketing, which marketing strategy they need to follow, how they can promote their business, how they can promote their brands, products or services. So every company will have what their own strategy. So that strategy will be created based upon this step, that is what identifying a target customers or potential customers. And next, various factors are to be considered for determining the target audience, such as demographic factors, that is age, gender, marital status, income, education, and psychological factors. That means what? How they can identify the target customers means what they need to consider various factors based upon different elements or different factors, so they can identify the potential customers or target customers. That is what demographic factors they need to consider means what the age of the consumers, gender of the based upon the gender of the customers, based upon the marital status of the customers, and based upon the income they are earning, and based upon their education, employment, jobs, and based upon their psychological factors. All these factors should be considered. Why? Because different age people will choose what different products or services, and a different type of gender will go for what a different type of products or services they need from the customer and from the company. And the marital term is what a married people, unmarried people will choose what a different products or services. And based upon the income they are earning also, the people will, that means what low class people, middle class people, and high class people are different levels of class of people will go for what different kinds of products or services. And based upon education also, education people will need what some type of products or services, uneducated people what need some products or some other type of services. And based upon psychological factors also, so different people will have what different mindsets. So some people will choose what one product which they feel what the best, and some other people will what choose what some other products. That means what based upon their behavior and psychological feelings also, the purchasing of products and selection of products also will be changed. So for example, if you see for example cosmetic and beauty products, so especially cosmetic and beauty products are aimed at what a women audience. Why? Because women audience only will go for what selecting and purchasing products related to cosmetic and beauty, right? So most of the women audience only will go for these type of products or services. So that's why here women audience are the target audience to promote a cosmetic and beauty products over the internet by using what a different communication media. And next, in addition to basic information like their location and demographics, you can get a better understanding of the type of the sites they visit, to learn about local businesses, what content they are interested in seeing, and more. That means what based upon this basic information, that is what considering um, depends upon the location also, they will select what different products or services. And different upon demographics means what age, gender, marital status, income, education. So based upon this, they will find out the target customers. So once the target customers are identified, they need to understand. So these target customers are visiting which type of sites frequently, and how they are trying to learn about their local business. For example, if you are locating in city Hyderabad, for example, in a Malakpeta, suppose one location is there. So you are in a Malakpet location. Suppose if you want to order a food from the nearest hotels, so in a Google you can search what nearest hotels in Malakpet like that. So immediately that Google search will shows what the nearest hotels nearby Malakpet. That means what there you are doing the, you are selecting your product, you are selecting what your food you are ordering your food from a local hotels, nearest hotel, that is called local business. That means what this also they need to study. So which customers are trying to know about the local business by searching in Google search, right there. So and next, what content they are also interested in seeing and more. So what type of content they are typing, they are opening the content in different websites. They are trying to see, they are trying to read, they are trying to watch different type of content in which websites. That also they need to study, right? And defining the target audience for your marketing can help you tailor content like a social media post, paid advertisements, photos, videos, as well as help you determine which marketing methods may be most beneficial to your business. So this means once the target audience are identified for marketing your products, and you need to also think about what it also provides a foundation for uh, how to promote your products or services. So how we can post your advertisements in different social media, and how we can post your advertisements as a paid advertisements in a different websites, and how we can post your product images or services images or videos in a different websites. So that will help you with this uh, phase called identifying target customers. And the next, once the target customers are identified by the company, so they need to set their advertisement goals. That means understanding of your audience help you to setting goals and focus on them. Set advertising media goals that satisfy your audience needs and capitalize on your organization's strengths and the opportunities available to it. That means what? Once the target customers are identified, so you need to set your advertisement media goals. That means what? Which media is required, which advertisement in media is required, whether it may be YouTube or social media or Google or banners or text, emails, video or in-app ads or sponsored links or pop-up ads or any kind of advertisement media. So you can select based upon the type of the customers. Right, to satisfy the audience needs. And it also helps to your organization to strengthen and to promote your business and to attain your organization goals. So once we have determined your advertisement goals, select the target audience for your message. Successful advertisement is written with a specific customer in mind. So once the target customers are identified, once your organization goals, advertisement goals are set, so you need to select the target audience for sending promotional marketing messages to them. So that depends upon so the selected customers. Suppose you are running any hotel business, so you can select what the type of target customers based upon the requirements, how they are searching in a Google search, how they are searching in a mobile application. So based upon this, you can identify the target audience for promoting your business. And within that area, based upon the location also, you can run the local business. And next, third phase in this marketing, e-marketing online process, that is a decide communication media. So once the target customers are identified, once the organization goals are set, so next third step is what choosing or selecting the advertisement media, that is advertisement communication media. So the objective of marketing is to reach potential customers through the channels where they spend time reading, searching, shopping online. So that means what this e-marketing means, what whenever any consumer or customers is searching for any product over the online with the means of what e-commerce websites. So uh, based upon the reading and based upon searching the product, based upon shopping online, so the company has to identify the target customers and they need to uh, promote their products through those channels. And suppose if most of the customers are searching their products by using any e-commerce websites, So you can choose that e-commerce website to promote or to give ads for your products in that website. Suppose if most of the consumers are searching the required products or services in YouTube, so you can promote your business or you can promote your products or services in the form of ads in YouTube channel also. That means what based upon reading, searching, and shopping online, in which website, in which social media networks, in which web applications, in which mobile application they are spending more time, so that also we need to consider to promote your business. And next, the marketing plan is put to action using various channels of communication. It is important to choose the right media or a media mix for advertisement. That means what here we have different advertising medias are there. So, for example, YouTube advertisement media, social medias are there, Google is there, and some different websites which are allowing marketers to give to show the ads in the form of banners or text ads and email ads or any video ads or in-application ads or any pop-up ads. And different media for advertisement is there. But among all these different types of communication media, the company has to select a right medium or right media or a right combination of media channels to promote their products or services in a right time to the right target customers. So right. So this depends upon the products or service that is being marketed. So this depends upon which advertising media they need to select. That depends upon a type of product or service they are going to promote or market. And next, online marketing is a set of powerful tools and methodologies used for promoting products and services through internet. So that's why, so if they want to promote any products or services, they need to think about what online marketing. So it is different online marketing techniques are there, tools are there. So to promote their products or services over the internet. Online marketing includes a wide range of marketing elements than traditional business marketing due to the extra channels and the marketing mechanisms available on the internet. That means what? If the company wants to promote their products or services, they have a better option. That is what promoting their products or services or giving products advertisement over the internet by using different communication media than the traditional business marketing. So traditional business marketing is what earlier we have seen is what before the invention of online marketing or internet marketing or online advertisements. So they need to follow only what traditional ads by posting ads in televisions and in radios and in newspapers and in banners and wall posters and pamphlets. So these type of traditional marketing techniques they will follow. But in order to reach their products or services to the audience with the traditional business marketing, it takes what a lot of time and it has its own disadvantage. That's why. So nowadays, every company is going to promote their businesses, going to promote their products or services through online marketing only by using what different communication advertisement media. And the methods and techniques used for online marketing includes email marketing, social media, display advertising through different electronic devices in different places, and the search engine optimization in Google and more. So regarding these methods and techniques related to online marketing and related to online advertising, so we can discuss in detail in our next session. And next, fourth one. So once the communication media, advertisement media, or different online techniques are selected by the organization, so they need to think about what how to interact with the customers. So how they can promote, how the products or service can be reached to the customers. So that is interact with the customers. So one of the key advantages of online marketing for businesses is that it enables you to interact with your customers. It helps you understand and improve the way customers interact with your business at every stage of the sales. So for every stage of the sales, the company has to provide different interactive methods to the customers to take feedback from the customers, to understand the feelings and to understand the requirements and their preferences regarding the products and services, what type of products they want, what in that product, what type of features they want. So that will be understand, that will be studied with the help of these interactive sessions with the customers. And interactive marketing relies on customers expressing their preferences so that marketers can produce more relevant marketing messages. Suppose which customer is showing interest in which product, what are their preferences, what are their interests, what are their requirements. If that requirements are gathered from the customer by the market people, then only they can develop what new products with the new features which can be satisfied by the target customers. And next, anytime a customer is invited to provide feedback, express these personal preferences, or offer up a demographic information, they are providing information that marketers can used to guide their advertising efforts. This means if the company is able to provide different communication channels to the customers to provide their feedback, to express their feelings or preferences, and to provide their demographic information called age and their gender, their education qualifications, and their location and other preferences. So then only the business can promote, the business can manufacture the new products or services, then only they can promote their products or services to the target customer, then only they can uh, satisfy the customer requirements. And next, the methods and techniques used for interactive marketing includes email, blogging, social networking, widgets, etc. So that means what? How they can interact with the customers, how they can take the feedback from the customer means what? By sending the emails or by receiving emails from the customers, and or by providing the blogging sections. The blogging means what is a small type of website. In this website, the highly expert people or different consumers will discuss regarding different products or services, and they will discuss what their preferences and interest, all those things. And the next, social networking. Social networking means what? That may be Flipkart, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. And in that also, the people will talks about what about different products or services by the different companies, which product is best, which product is having what are which features. So with that also the customer knows about a particular product or services. And next, widgets also means what? These are called different mobile applications or mobile games. And nowadays, most of the people are using what mobile applications and mobile games. So in mobile applications also, if you install any application, if you're using any application, in that we can see the advertisements of any product or services. And while playing the games also, in gaming app also, they are showing what they're publishing what different advertisements also. And with these mobile applications or game applications and with social networking and blogging, email also, the customers can write their comments or reviews, their feedback and their requirements. So with that, the company will know the interest and preference of the customers. And next, the more customers talk about a company in online forums, social networking sites, emails, and any video websites, and the business can use this information to develop the product. That means what? So nowadays, all of every customer using what are different online websites, social network websites called Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, and they are also using what email. They're also using what you video channels called YouTube. In that they are discussing about the products they are using, which product they purchase, what are the advantages, pros and cons in that one, how they are satisfying, what they require. So all these discussions they are making in between their friends and different social networks, all those things. So with that, the company will know the information related to their products, how the products are satisfying the customers, how the customers are satisfying, whether they are whether they need any more new features in the product, what are their preferences, their interests. So every information the company can gather with the help of these different methods or techniques for interacting with the customers, right? And next, fifth one, that is provide customer service and support. So basically, so when the customer will purchase any product or any service from any company, means what? If the company is providing best or better customer service or support, so before purchasing, during the purchase, or after purchase of any products or services, so that depends upon how they are providing customer service and support. And a better customer service enables online marketing more effective. Customer service is the act of taking care of the customer's needs by providing and delivering professional, high quality service and assistance before, during, and after the customer's requirements are met. That means what? So before purchasing any product or during the purchase of product or after purchasing the product, the company has to provide a better customer service and support to the target customers. Otherwise, once one customer is purchased any product, if that company, if that product company is not providing any customer service or support after that product is purchased by the customer never go for that company for purchasing any type of product from that company. That means what, they can't go for what, repurchase. So with that, the brand loyalty of the company will be degraded, so decreases. If the company maintains a high brand loyalty, so brand loyalty means what? If more number of customers are purchasing same product repeat and repeatedly, though other consumers are purchasing other products. For example, you want to purchase a cool drink bottle. So repeatedly, if you are purchasing a Thumbs Up brand cool drink bottle, so other than for example, other than Pepsi or Coca-Cola, so then that means what? There, the brand loyalty of Thumbs Up is what, increasing. So with that, the company will increase their brand loyalty by making the customers to purchase the products repeat and repeatedly. So right, so that is called brand loyalty. That's why you can encourage those happy customers to provide online reviews. Brand loyalty through customer service needs to be cultivated among online customers so that they can come back for repeat purchases. So how the one purchase and how one target customer will go for what, repeat purchase of the same product and services, means what, if you provide a better customer service and support for those target customers, right? So so by following these five phases only, so every company will go for what, a better online marketing or a better promotion of their brands or products or services to more number of potential customers successfully, right? So this is about, so today's topic called what is e-marketing and what is the process of online marketing of any marketing company, right? So thank you so much.